you audible.
गुड इवनिंग
Yeah,
भैया।
am I audible? Good evening, भैया.
गुड इवनिंग, गुड इवनिंग। कैसे चल रहा है तुम लोग का सब?
सही चल रहा है भैया।
हाँ
अच्छा।
भैया.
भैया शुड बी स्टार्ट।
हाँ, you can start.
थैंक यू भैया। Good evening, everyone. On behalf of the Chemical Engineering Student Society, I extend a warm welcome to all of you to today's placement and career insight session. This is Harsh, your host.
And this is Shrestha, being the co-host. We welcome you all for today's exciting session.
As chemical engineering students, many of us experience uncertainty at different stages of our journey about preparation, relevance of academics, handling pressure, and choosing the right path. This session is designed to replace assumptions with clarity drawn from real industry experiences.
And with that, we are privileged to have with us, with our respected senior and alumni, Mr. Swapnil Roy Bhaiya, currently working with prestigious public sector undertaking, Nuclear Power Corporation of India Limited, also known as NPCIL. He once stood exactly where we are today, facing similar doubts and decisions. Without further ado, let's dive into the session and utilize most of the valuable time to gain insights and learn from the experiences of our respected seniors.
Please join me in welcoming Mr. Swapnil Roy Bhaiya for today's session. Congratulations, Bhaiya, on a remarkable achievement at NPCIL.
Thanks to all of you for participating me in this beautiful session. So I am Swapnil Roy, currently working as executive trainee in Nuclear Power Corporation of India Limited. All of you know that it is a premier public sector undertaking in the Department of Atomic Energy.
Okay,
Thank
Bhaiya.
you
So,
so much.
Bhaiya, we have some like questions, a few doubts. So should we proceed with the question and answer session?
You can proceed.
Thank you so much,
Thank you
Bhaiya.
so much, Bhaiya. That was truly inspiring. With that, now let's move on to the most requested question and answer session.
Yes, yes.
Bhaiya, first of all, like we want to know more about yourself.
Means I am Swapnil Rai. Means I am currently working in NPCIL. So in NPCIL, mainly the recruitment process happens through GATE. So first, based on GATE score, they will shortlist, and after that, the interview will happen. The interview will means final selection will happen totally basis on the interview score. So based on that, people from various branches like chemical, mechanical, they will select, and they will be posted in different sites.
Okay, Bhaiya. So we can start with the questions.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. So Bhaiya, to begin with, many students are curious about how different professional life feels compared to college life. Like, how was your transition from college life to like working in a large PSU like NPCIL?
Means it is a slight transition. Means now we are working as a trainee. So previously college life, you know that besides that academics, we can do some co-curricular activities. We can engage in many club, and also means like we can gossip with friends. But here, that addition to that, the technical learning skill, we have some responsibility to our company, that we have
Okay.
to move forward our company to a sustainable development. So here means you can imagine that more responsibility we have to carry out. So means right now we have to undergo the training session. Here some corporate induction training happen. There we have to come across various departments like HR, finance. So here we have to learn many aspects of that our organization, and you have to come to know about the organization structure. So that is the means when transition. We are only college in, we have to learn the technical skill, means only that academics part. But here you have to know a little bit broader aspect about any company.
Thank you so much, Bhaiya. So the second question which I have is once students join a PSU, they are
Hmm.
curious about their immediate roles. So can you please describe a typical workday and the nature of responsibilities handled during the initial postings?
Means like being a chemical engineer, mainly they will handle the process. Means they will be deputed in many operations department, like they have to handle the whole process in very efficient manner. So in you all of you know that PSU has a broader aspect. It has also many corporate social responsibility we have to handle. So like in NPCIL, they are generating power, electric power. So we
Mm.
have to be as a being a chemical engineer, we have to handle the process very efficiently so that we can generate the power in a very efficient, cheap, at a reasonable price. We can sell that power and we can move forward the company.
Thank
Okay.
you so much, Bhaiya.
Okay, but the next question is like a similar kind of key. Like initial postings, like may also come with location based on personal challenges. So, did you face
Hmm.
any challenges in the initial phase of your posting? If yes, how did you overcome them?
Yeah, actually, means in NPCL, many postings are slightly remote area. Means it is quite away from the main city. Like, but the township facilities are really good. So means you can get many opportunities here. Means all the facilities you can get in the township. There is tennis club is also there. Means many co-curricular activities will happen. So you will not find that you will live in a slightly remote area from that main city. Means you can enjoy all the opportunities. So little bit at first I thought that I am being posted in a remote area slightly, but now the township facility I have seen, so it is really beautiful.
Yeah, like is that like a specific example of like any personal difficulty that you might have like faced?
Means that we have to, means when the initial posting will happen, means we have to keep our mindset that हाँ मुझे तो यहाँ पर अभी जाना है, अभी तो यहाँ पर मेरे को नया मतलब स्टार्टिंग करना है, नए जो कॉलीग्स है उनके साथ हमको कोऑर्डिनेट करना है, कैसे हम डील कर सके। तो इस तरह से हम एक मतलब फ्रेंडली एटमॉस्फेयर बना सकते हैं, और ये एक चैलेंज ही है, क्योंकि एक हम कॉलेज से आए हैं तो एक एकेडमिक्स का एक पार्ट था, अभी हम लोग का जॉब में है तो वो जॉब प्रोफाइल का जो रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी वो हमको निभाना है। सो इट इज अ लाइक डिफरेंस, सो वी हैव टू बी ओवरकम, लाइक we can say that when we are engaged in work, that we will overcome the difficulty.
Thank you.
So, Bhaiya, the question which I have is like coming to responsibilities. So, the most demanded question is that so safety is actually a core pillar in industries like refineries and power plants. So, how strong is the safety culture in PSUs, exactly like NPCIL, and how is it implemented at the plant or unit level?
Basically, NPCL prime motto is that safety first, production next. Means we have to generate power. Besides, we have to be also carry out the safety guidelines very precautiously. Means very judiciously. We have to follow the safety guidelines. And here, as you when you come across in a different industry, means when you are engaged as trainee in different industry, you will first undergo that safety induction training. There, the safety officials will teach you that various safety aspects, how to deal with that safety culture, and how to work the plant in safe manner. So means NPCL, like it's a nuclear power plant, so any fault, minute fault can happen, uh, catastrophic failure. So we have to be very cautious and we have to learn that whole power plant whole power plant process in very minute details. So we are means the safety is yeah, is our prime motto. So means in every time we have to be do safe work here. And what I can say that here the NPCL is building many safety features so that the radiation, as all of you know that nuclear power plant has a radiation issue. So NPCL is working in a such efficient way that radiation level is very minimum. It can pose minimal effect to public health. Means it is no effect actually. So in this way, NPCIL is working efficiently towards a safety culture, that I can say.
Thank you so much, Bhaiya.
Okay, Bhaiya, so like the next question is like one of the most curious questions that like me also like every student would have कि 10th कर लो लाइफ सेट है, 12th कर लो फिर लाइफ सेट है, कॉलेज कर लो फिर लाइफ सेट है, तो लाइक वो सोचते हैं कि like certain stage of life would come like where all things would be set. So like with changing technologies and responsibilities, like learning would never stop. So like how important is continuous learning after joining even like joining a big PSU? And like
Hmm.
how do you personally upskill yourself?
बेसिकली दैट यू ऑल ऑफ यू नो दैट लर्निंग कभी खत्म नहीं होता. सब
Yeah.
बोलते हैं कि मतलब हाँ एक हो गया, पर फिर भी हमको कंटिन्यूअस लर्निंग करना ही पड़ता है. पहले 10 के बाद ये 12 में जेई की तैयारी, उसके बाद इंजीनियरिंग में अच्छा जॉब पाने का तैयारी, उसके बाद ये जब जॉब में तुम घुसोगे तब तुमको मतलब वेरियस एस्पेक्ट तुमको सीखना ही होगा. लाइक इन एट फर्स्ट यू हैव टू अंडरगो दैट कॉर्पोरेट इंडक्शन. हियर वी हैव टू लर्न दैट हाउ that finance officer deals with that accounts department, then the HR functions, how it will happen in a company too, means so that a company will work in efficient way. And mostly we are engineers, so we have to know that technical skill. So here means when being a chemical engineer, when we means join in a plant, we have to know that all of you know might know that process and instrumentation diagram.
Yes.
So we have to do that line tracing technique, and we have to know really the what the plant operation is going on. So means here learning means continuous learning will happen, means here you can see that pumps compressors in a closed manner. So that means you can know very much well about that chemical equipment, heat exchangers, you can more minutely you can know that. So means industry actually there is a practical thing happening whatever we have learned in academics. So means you can say that in industry means you can learn many much practically about that equipment what we have learned in academics.
Thank you, Bhaiya.
Bhaiya, coming to your academics, like students often question the relevance of classroom learning. So, which chemical engineering subjects are most useful in real industrial applications?
Basically it's a core chemical engineering we have to know, means like heat transfer, fluid mechanics, then chemical process control. You have to be very much skilled about that, means how that process is going on. And most of that that chemical engineering core subject, that chemical reaction engineering, you have to be master about that. Means if any reactor, like any process industry, the main heart of that chemical process industry is that reactor. So we have to be very much और आई कैन से मीन्स तुमको सब जानना हो रिएक्टर का कैसे वर्क करता है. और ये जो एसोसिएटेड इक्विपमेंट है, जो लाइक पंप, टरबाइन, देन हीट एक्सचेंजर. सो basically you can tell that heat transfer, mass transfer, means we have to be very much skilled about that subjects. And basically means in the interview they will ask about that chemical engineering course subject. So you तुमको मतलब वो सब्जेक्ट के एकदम अच्छे से सीखना होगा, तभी मतलब वो इंटरव्यू वो देखेगा कि तुमको कैसे नॉलेज हो जो केमिकल इंजीनियरिंग कोर सब्जेक्ट.
Thank you so much, Bhaiya.
Bhaiya, one like question all of our year mates, like even our seniors would have, कि like from second and third year, so it's like what should be the primary focus would be on? Like what mistakes like fresh graduates make with them, like professional life or like in student life also.
देखो कॉलेज में पहले जब एंटर करते हो तब तो मतलब एक ट्रांजिशन है, मतलब स्कूल से कॉलेज. तो फर्स्ट सेकेंड ईयर तो तुमको इंजीनियरिंग क्या है वो समझना है. उसके बाद तो धीरे धीरे तुमको जैसे थर्ड ईयर में इंटर्नशिप आएगा. इंटर्नशिप में तो एक तुम सीखोगे ही कि कैसे कंपनी में वर्क करते हैं, ट्रेनिंग में जाओगे. उसके बाद मतलब थर्ड ईयर से ही तुमको मतलब ये प्लेसमेंट के और तुमको प्रिपरेशन लेना होगा, क्योंकि तब से ही मतलब वो प्लेसमेंट का प्रोसेस चालू हो जाता है. मतलब फाइनल ईयर से अगर तुम स्टार्ट करने जाओगे तो वो थोड़ा दिक्कत होता है. मतलब ये जो मैं बोल रहा हूँ कि केमिकल इंजीनियरिंग का कोर्स सब्जेक्ट, ये तुमको पहले से ही प्रिपरेशन लेना स्टार्ट करना होगा, या कि बाद में दिक्कत ना हो। तो मतलब इसके बाद जो मतलब सिर्फ जो पढ़ाई नहीं, तुमको मतलब अपना को-करिकुलर एक्टिविटीज़, अपना स्मार्टनेस, अपना पर्सनैलिटी ये सब भी डेवलप करना होगा। क्योंकि जो मतलब जब इंटरव्यू में जाओगे तो ईच एंड एवरी एस्पेक्ट दे विल जज यू। So means you have to be all rounder. Like
Yeah, भैया।
beside technical skill, you have to also develop your behavioral skill also.
भैया ऑल्सो लाइक सम डाउट्स रिगार्डिंग कि लाइक कितना सीजी मेंटेन करना होगा फॉर कोर एज वेल एज टेक जो भी इसको जाना हो।
मतलब सीजी तो एक मैटर करता ही है। मतलब सीजी तो एक्चुअली तुम्हारे एकेडमिक्स का पार्ट है। अगर तुम अच्छे से एकेडमिक्स को पढ़ोगे तभी तुम्हारा अच्छा सीजी आएगा। एंड जो मतलब ये जो बिग पीएसयू लाइक दे विल एक्चुअली means what I can say that they will judge you as a PSU means when as a CGPA as a good student how you are good in academics. So when you have good academic record, then that is a certain advantage that you already know about that subjects. So means there is a what I can say there is a positive feedback about you. So CG तो maintain करना है अच्छा.
ओके भैया।
So, Bhaiya, coming to internships, like
हम्म,
internships are often debated among any PSU or GATE aspirants. So,
हम्म।
does prior internship or industry exposure make a different, noticeable difference? Like, is there any difference if we're having good internships or like a better internship is always making a like noticeable difference between in the interview?
Yeah, certainly because when you do internship in a big company and means when you put this in CV, definitely there is a advantage for you because then the interviewer they thought that you have come across that big industry, so you will might learn that many technical skill also. And besidely means those who are not getting any such big company internship, try to learn whatever training you have done. Means they will ask about the training also. Means whatever if you do that training in very careful manner, so that will be positive advantage because they will judge that you have done attentively that training. So internship in a good company, I can say that it is a very much advantageous for you.
Thank you, Bhaiya.
भैया इंटरव्यूज कैन बी लाइक स्ट्रेसफुल अनप्रेडिक्टेबल कुछ भी हो सकता है उसमें सो लाइक हाउ कैन स्टूडेंट्स मैनेज इंटरव्यू एंजाइटी एंड हैंडल सिचुएशंस दैट दे डोंट नो लाइक आई डोंट नो आंसर ऑफ अ सर्टेन क्वेश्चन लाइक हाउ डू आई मैनेज इट।
देखो ये एक्चुअली मतलब अगर तुम्हारा सब्जेक्ट कॉन्सेप्ट अच्छा रहेगा तो इंटरव्यू में उतना दिक्कत नहीं होगा क्योंकि तब तुमको तो जैसे हम लोग का तो होता है कि हाँ मैं तो ये सब्जेक्ट अच्छे से पढ़ा हूँ तो जैसे भी क्वेश्चन पूछे वो बीट नहीं कर सकते, ऐसे तुमको कॉन्फिडेंस बिल्ड अप करना होगा. एंड मोर ओवर दैट इंटरव्यूअर फर्स्ट दे विल ask about what about your means where you are from, what you like means what is your hobby. In this way they will clear your anxiety. After that chatful session they will start the technical things. So means you have to develop your concept with very much clarity so that that can boost your confidence.
All right, Bhaiya. So the next question which I have, like preparation strategy, as you said, is very important. It plays a crucial role in selection. So we would like to know about your strategy for PSU, like GATE exam and GD and interview. We would like to know your perspective, like your preparation strategy for your interviews.
Like means in our college professors are very good means they teach us very well the subjects. So means that when I have started, I think from third second year only that get preparation means that core subjects I started to learn. And besides I want to say that means that core subjects the professor learned taught very efficiently, so that complex concept is very easier for us. So that means I can say that that core gate subject you have to learn very carefully. And that book you have to read very much carefully means whatever the book chemical engineering book is there, सो वो तो तुमको अच्छे से पढ़ना ही होगा। और जीडी के लिए बोलूँगा कि तुमको मतलब करंट अफेयर्स के ऊपर तुमको ज़्यादा ध्यान देना होगा, क्योंकि अब जो नॉर्मली जो जीडी में होता है कि जो करंट जो इवेंट हो रहा है उसके ऊपर ही पूछता है। और तुमको मतलब खुद का जो ओपिनियन वो तुमको एस्टेब्लिश करना होता है। कि नॉर्मली जैसे होता है कि जीडी में तुम हर एक को एक पूछना मतलब उनको बोलना पड़ता है कि हाँ तुम्हारा क्या ओपिनियन है, तुम इसके बारे में बोलो। तो तुमको ऐसे मतलब खुद का अप्रोच लाना है कि तुम्हारा ओपिनियन सही है। और दूसरे का जो क्या व्हाट आई कैन से दैट दूसरे का जो एक्सप्लेनेशन दे रहा है उसको तुमको बीट करना है कि तुम्हारी जो ओपिनियन है वही सही है। और पीआई में तो मैं बोल सकता हूँ कि हाँ जो मैं पहले ही जो बोल चुका हूँ कि जो सब्जेक्ट कॉन्सेप्ट वो तुमको अच्छे से बिल्ड अप करना है। यही।
Yeah, coming to books, like which books will you prefer students for clearing the exams?
Like I can say that for mass transfer, BK Datta book is good, and chemical process control, Stephanopoulos. Or you to know also that book, and it's like what I can say that fluid mechanics, Macab Smith means that basic concepts. It is all written in very easy manner, so that you can get into very easiest approach of that subjects. And
All
you have to also practice the gate paper, previous year gate paper, so that you can more come to know about the gate exam pattern and how to if you do the paper in an efficient way. Means time management skill you can also develop.
right, Bhaiya. Now we will move on to the next question.
Okay, भैया we all know कि rejections are unavoidable part of success. कभी कभी ऐसा होता है भैया कि किसी सब्जेक्ट में वो वही मन नहीं लग पा रहा या फिर वो सीजे नहीं आ पा रहा वो पूरा फुल एफर्ट मारने के बाद भी। अब कभी कभी तो प्लेसमेंट भी यही होगा भैया फिर कि नहीं हुआ सिलेक्शन दोस्तों का हो गया तो हाउ पर्सनली डू यू मैनेज these all stuff?
देखो मतलब ये होता है कि जब तुम्हारा एक कंपनी में प्लेस्ड नहीं हुआ तो सर्टेन एंड मतलब सैडनेस आता ही है कि हाँ मेरा तो ये नहीं हुआ अब क्या होगा। पर ऐसे मतलब व्हाट आई कैन से दैट डिसअपॉइंट नहीं होना चाहिए, क्योंकि अगर तुम अच्छे से प्रैक्टिस करोगे क्वेश्चंस तो डेफिनेटली वन कंपनी यू कैन गेट। एंड इन आवर कॉलेज मेनी कंपनी कम कंटिन्यूअसली। सो what I can say that rejection is not a failure, but it is a success build path for future companies. When तुम एक कंपनी में नहीं हुआ तो तुम एक तुम जान एनालाइज कर सकते हो कि क्या फॉल्ट हुआ तुम्हारा। वो जब सेल्फ एनालिसिस करोगे तब तुम जान सकते हो हाँ यहाँ पर मैं गलती किया तो इसको मेरे को सुधरना होगा। ऐसे करके तुम अब जो अपकमिंग कंपनी का प्रिपरेशन कर सकते हो। अगर तुम ऐसे अटेंटिवली करते रहोगे तो हाँ डेफिनेटली तुम एक कंपनी में तो सिलेक्ट हो ही जाओगे, अगर तुम यू वर्क विथ वेरी मच डिलीजेंट, व्हाट आई कैन से।
थैंक यू भैया।
All right, Bhaiya. So the next question is looking back often brings valuable lessons. So what is the one thing you would have done differently during the college? Like, what do you think about it?
Means that college life is very good. Means back to the lane that means apart from that strong academic session happening, many tech fest happen. So that is very enjoyable. Moreover, that means that college environment is also good. That chatting with friends and gossiping. So is all about that memory. तो ये तो है कि कॉलेज का मेमोरी ज़िंदगी में एक बार ही आता है। ये तो है बात है।
हाँ भैया।
All right.
Okay, Bhaiya. So, to conclude, one last question, we all have, what is that one honest piece of advice that you would like to give to your juniors who feel still confused about their future and everything?
Means that I want to say only that for cracking that PSU, you have to be very much attentive to your study. Like you have to know that core concept of that chemical engineering, and means beside that academics, you have to, as I already told, that you have to develop your behavioral skill. means तुमको अच्छे से बुक पढ़ना है, और बुक में जो मतलब सैर जो सैर कंसेप्ट हम लोग को पढ़ा रहा है, वो अच्छे से समझना है तुमको, ताकि तुम वो जो अगर उसका कुछ भी प्रॉब्लम आए तो तुम अच्छे से सॉल्व कर सको, ये तुमको स्किल डेवलप करना है। अगर मोस्टली देखोगे तो गेट में न्यूमेरिकल क्वेश्चन भी आता है, और फिर कुछ-कुछ ऐसा क्वेश्चन आता है कि जो मतलब हर एक ऑप्शन तुमको क्लोज़ लगेगा, कि हाँ, ये भी तो हो सकते हैं, वो भी हो सकते हैं। इसलिए तुमको कॉन्सेप्ट अच्छे से बिल्ड अप करना है। और मैं यही बोलूँगा कि तुमको मतलब अगर किसी में हुआ नहीं तो क्या हुआ? दूसरे में तो हो ही सकता है। ऐसे पॉज़िटिव एटीट्यूड रखना, कि एक ना एक में तो होगा ही। ऐसे करके ही तुम मतलब एक रिनाउंड कंपनी में एस्टेब्लिश हो सकते हो।
जी भैया।
All
थैंक यू।
right, Bhaiya, thank you so much. Now we have finally come to the end of our session. And as we conclude today's session, we sincerely thank you for our respected senior for finding us time and sharing honest insights and practical experiences that truly bridge the gap between academics and industry.
Along with
Thank
that, we also thank all the students for their active participation. We hope today's discussion encourages you to plan early, stay consistent, and move forward with confidence and clarity.
The Chemical Engineering Student Society wishes everyone the very best for their academic and professional journey ahead.
Thank you so much, Bhaiya.
thank you all of you for inviting me in this joyful session. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Bhaiya, and thank you everyone. Have a great day ahead.